It's your boy, Nino, man, rapping next week in the building, man. Stop playing, another dope artist in the building. Welcome to Mall Studios, man. Shouts out Scott Morris, man. Y'all know what it is, man. On tour right now, they doing the big, man. Y'all better pay attention, man. We just happened to catch a couple artists. Snatch them off tour real quick, man, to get these interviews. Y'all better understand what's going on. Another dope artist in the building. Who we got in the building, man?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Cloud Ray.
Cloud Ray in the building. Y'all better understand what's going on, man. Another dope artist. Y'all had Frank. Now we got Cloud Ray. When I say, man, artistry is in the building. It's in the building tonight, man. Again, Cloud Ray, man. Y'all, thank you for blessing us, man. Real talk. I mean, where you hailing from, Cloud Ray? Talk to us.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Of course, man. We're happy to have you, brother.
I am a pop and hip-hop artist from New Jersey.
Jersey in the building. Let's go, man.
Yeah. I've been an artist for the past 2.5 years.
Okay.
But I've been in the music industry for the past 10 years.
10 years. 10 years in the game.
10 years.
As an artist, or you started off as something different first?
No, I started off as a recording, mixing engineer, songwriter, and producer.
So you got the producer skills with the artistry, man.
You already know.
Man, one house stop, man. One shop stop, man. Stop playing, man. Cloud Ray. How did you get the name Cloud Ray? Talk to us, man.
Well, with my music, everything is a push and a pull for me.
Okay.
So it's very much, I'm a Libra. So my sign is the scales, right?
Okay.
Everything is a balance. Yin and yang is a balance. You can't have sunshine and clouds. So I figured I'd pull in the two elements of nature and bring that in, because naturally I'm a push and pull with everything. So that's where it comes from.
You know, when I heard that, man, you know what I got from that? There's a red light through the clouds. You understand what I'm saying, man? There's always a red light through the clouds. And when I say Cloud Ray in the building, man, as far as starting off as a producer, as an engineer, give us that journey, man. How'd you get into the music in the beginning? Talk to us.
Well, actually, I wanted to be an artist first.
Okay.
But I told myself, I said, I never want to walk into a studio and not know how to communicate with the main players in the room.
Okay.
So
that's very important. That's a jewel. Y'all better catch that jewel right there.
Knowledge is key.
Don't just go into the studio as an artist. Cloud Ray said I went in there and knew what these people were doing as I was being an artist, man. As I started to be an artist. Let's go, man.
Absolutely. So I did a little bit of my own research, YouTube education, that is free, check it out. But then I also decided, you know what, I really need to invest in myself and take this serious. So I went to school, shout out to my teacher, Wilkes Figueroa, iTech Audio. Tap in with him because he taught me.
Let's go.
He taught me a lot of different things. Songwriting, production, recording, mixing, mastering. You name it.
It's a lot of business behind just being an artist, man. And if you don't know the business, I see a lot of artists get screwed. How important was you to kind of learn the business instead of just being an artist?
Oh, it was a top priority for me.
Let's go.
Because you have to know how to communicate with people, and that all falls back to why I wanted to learn about all of these different things before being the artist.
Okay.
You know? You have to be able to talk to people. The one thing about business, though, is that you can only learn so much from a textbook. You have to involve yourself in studio situations.
Now, that's some real shit right there. Now that's another jewel. Do I need to get the bag out? Boy, you gonna be dropping shit all night? That's what we doing? I'm saying it's another jewel. Real talk. Learn the business. Learn what you're going to be around instead of just jumping into it, and hopefully it works out. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that made you an overall better artist, an overall better producer, an overall better songwriter that actually know what you're getting into. You said YouTube University?
Absolutely.
And you just can't learn it off YouTube University. You also got to put the money behind yourself and actually get into these situations. First production situation you was in. I want the first studio you walked into, the first field. Give it to me.
Wow. Yeah, so the first studio production session that I walked into, I was actually working with one of Rupee's artists.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the soca artist Rupee, right?
Okay. I mean, y'all better shout out Rupee, man.
Rupee.
Soca artists, man. If y'all not into these Afro beats, these soca beats, man, y'all better stop playing. Let's go, man.
Yes, and shout out to his artist. Crazy. Shout out to his artist, Sierra. She's up and coming. Y'all better tap in with her, check her out. but she was a big part of my first major production session on both the production and in the songwriting. So walking into that situation was a little nerve-wracking because I have a big celebrity in the room. You know what I'm saying?
But you got the knowledge and the education behind you.
Let's
go.
That's right. And that's what you fall back on. That's what you rely on. You trust yourself and you grow thicker skin, right? And you progress. You build upon your skills.
You got to, man. I want to know just a little bit. I didn't mean to divert just a little bit, but I want to know a little bit more about Cloud Ray. Coming up in Jersey, right?
Right.
Give us that background coming up in Jersey.
Well, I lived there for most of my life, and I grew up in a single parent household. So a lot of the decisions that I had to make were very independent, and I did have the support of my mom, but she was working 4 jobs to support me. So when I wanted to do music, which is a non-conventional career for most, it wasn't really a shocker for her, but it was something that she realized that she would have to help invest in me as well. So I was very thankful that I had her support.
Is it more people as far as the music in your family, or are you the one that kind of took it and kind of stood out a little bit with it?
I would say right now I'm the one that's really the forefront.
Cloud Ray, it starts with Cloud Ray. It don't end with Cloud Ray, but this is where the generation begins. I support that. Good music, man. Dope. I mean, what type of lane you in, man? What can they expect from you as an artist as far as the type of music that you make?
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people have compared my sound to Usher, Jason Derulo, Black Eyed Peas. I do hip-hop and I do pop together. So it's a funny combination because you may hear rap verses from me, and then I'm singing on the chorus with EDM synths in the background.
Oh, let's go.
But then I got the hip hop drums in the verses.
So you told you got the pop with the hip hop and the combination of the two. You feel like you're in your own lane right now? Talk to me.
I feel like I'm developing my sound, and it's unique, and I'm sticking with it.
How important that is, and I hate to kind of jump around, but you're giving me a knowledge, so I gotta.
Hey,
get
man,
the bag,
let's
get these jewels while we got them, and also give them to the people and to the independent artists that's looking and watching, man.
Yeah, man.
How important it is to find your sound and create your own sound? Or do you find like you could just sound like everybody else? You tell me.
Well, I definitely feel like it's important to explore who you are as an artist.
Let's go.
Because the reality is, you can always tap in and mimic your favorite artist, but that doesn't speak to who you are as a creator.
Let's go.
So find your sound, develop your sound, tap into production, maybe songwriting, maybe sing a melody, find out what you sound like. And, you may be inspired by the people you listen to, and that's great. But fall into that. Lean into who you are as opposed to who you look up to and who you want to sound like. Because you are individual, so, I mean, you're a unique individual, so why would you not want to fall into that?
I do feel like everybody is a unique individual, and I feel like rap is morphed into what it has because everybody chooses to stand on, not everybody, so let me take that word back. Certain artists choose to stand on their uniqueness to be able to grow and build the culture. You can only build a culture if you add into it, not just doing what somebody else is doing.
Right.
So you totally agree with that.
Absolutely.
My next thing is, too, so if I was trash, could you help me? I'm fucking with you.
You want me ready to answer your question, too?
That's how you can answer. But I did ask that question to kind of see, like, as far as you being a producer, also an engineer, also a songwriter, what do you find more passion in?
Wow. I mean, I hate to just pick one because I love involving myself in all of it. But if I had to choose, I would definitely say I'm really loving the artistry right now.
Let's go. Being an artist right now.
Absolutely.
Being an artist right now. For you, particularly, what do you need in the studio to give us that one record, that one hit, what do you need in the studio to give us that?
Well, we got to set the vibes, right?
Let's go. What's the vibe? Give me the vibe.
So first and foremost, we got to calm it down. We got to meditate for a second. All right?
Let's go.
We got to center ourselves because everybody's coming in from their own day. We don't know what's going on in people's lives, So we got to leave that shit outside, leave it at the door, come in, let it go, and just create some new stuff, Give
good
new
vibes,
energy.
good meditation, everybody peace, calm, bring it back down, and then everybody get comfortable, and then we get to work.
Absolutely.
Let's go. So no naked women, no 40s.
Well, I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that. He said that. No.
Cloud, man, stop playing. We on Cloud 9 right now. Stop playing. But no, back to the music, man. first music, first record you created, first project that you worked on. Give us that.
Yeah, so my first project that I've created, put out, worked on it's called Urban City Elegance.
Okay.
And it's available on all streaming platforms now. I released it in August of
Urban City Elegance.
Urban City Elegance.
Come on, let's go, man. Y'all hear that? Stop playing with the elegance behind that. Let's go. Urban City Elegance on all platforms right now. Let's go.
Absolutely. And please tune in, tap in, because I'm around 700,000 streams right now. I'm trying to make it to 1 million. Please help me out. Let's
go, man.
get me to 1 million.
Tap in. That particular project, I mean, how many records on that project?
There's 5.
5 records. If there was one that stood out that you want everybody to go find and go look at right now, go check out right now on Urban Elegance, which one that would be?
Wow. Well, I would definitely say right now, tap into 404 using I Found.
Okay.
It's the most popular record across all the streaming platforms.
Okay.
And I would definitely say it's a summer vibe. So if you want to dance a little bit,
right
you can dance a little bit. If you want to rap a little bit, you can rap a little bit. If you scorned, this is the record for you.
Can you tell us a little bit about making that record, creating that record?
Yeah, so I wrote that record out of a place of being really upset, leaving a relationship I was in. And
again, some of the dopest records, man. Some of the dopest records come out of. You know what I mean?
I think that record was really me trying to find my closure, but also kind of accepting that I was still hurt.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, did you expect to find a dope sound at the same time?
Oh, yeah. That's Cloud Ray. That's Cloud Ray.
Let's go, man. Cloud Ray, man. One of the dopest artists. If you had to choose between being an independent artist and an artist signed to a label, which lane would you go with?
Wow, that's a great question. I think right now, me personally, I feel that going the independent route is what makes the most sense for me.
Okay.
Because I want to be able to build up my foundation gradually and naturally.
Okay.
And then if I happen to approach a record label for anything, at least I can say I hold some of the cards. Whereas, you know, if I just approach a record label or vice versa,
you can only take what they give you or put yourself in a position.
I'm at their mercy, and I don't like that.
I totally agree with that. I mean, a lot of record labels now, hey, you may can agree with me or disagree. A lot of record labels right now are looking for artists who actually have their own team, have their own sounds, have their own sound scans already where they need to be at. Eventually, they're trying to add on to help you to where they at. They're looking for more guarantee now than honestly taking risk on artists as they used to do back in the day. Agree or disagree? Can you expound on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say that to be true, because a lot of the artists that we see that are being signed today and that are coming up, I mean, and this is my opinion, but a lot of these artists, we see them come out with fast food records.
Correct.
And these fast food records really don't stick around very long.
No.
And they don't really make too much of an impact for a long time. So I definitely feel like the labels are scouting for the right artists, but they're going through it like fast food, man.
Now that's a good way to see it, to be honest with you, because you can easily drive up and get a little TikTok dance challenge and drive on and be on to the next situation. I'm pretty record labels. I mean, y'all better understand that there is for you to make actually music that's going to kind of stand the test of time instead of standing the test of the time right now.
Right.
I mean, you tell me.
Well, I think longevity is key, right? So when you're making music, you're not making music to follow the trend. Maybe create the trend. And even past creating trends, create what comes from you naturally. People want to be able to relate to you. That's just a fact. People want to be able to relate. When you put somebody in the spotlight, if they're looking at you in the spotlight, they're gonna think, well, how am I similar to this person? How can I be like them?
I totally agree. I mean, I feel like, you know, we all feel like we're individuals, but I mean, the type of records that you guys make, I mean, shouts out Franklin too, man, stop playing, and also Cloud Ray, man, the type of records that y'all make are from the heart, and also a lot of people can relate to those particular records, not just you. I know it's probably just feel like you, as you writing it at the time, the only person going through it, but once you put that thing out, you'll find like half the world is going through or have been through what you're going through. That's when you make real music that kind of relates to the people versus making fast food music.
And I just want to say,
music y'all got, man.
I know
you. Man, stop playing. Stop playing, Cloud.
There's a crazy dynamic as an artist, though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time, like, I don't know how people are gonna react to the music I create, and that's wild. Because when it does go out, and people give you the feedback, like, oh, I felt that because I'm going through what you wrote about. That's crazy. Like,
okay. So my honest question then: when you make it, do you care what the people think?
Yes and no.
I'm asking. Go ahead. I'm asking.
I care because most of the time in the music I'm being vulnerable, right? And that's scary, putting yourself out there like that.
That's
So
some real shit.
You know, to some extent.
That's that artist talking in them. That's that artist talking in them right
Right.
there. I'm sensitive about my shit, but nigga, don't play.
Yeah, so that's, you know, that's pretty much where I would feel like I care a little bit about what people think.
Okay.
Because I'm being vulnerable. But otherwise, I also have to draw a line in the sand and say, you know what, this is the sound. I like how this sounds, and I'm gonna put it out this way.
I agree. I definitely agree. I mean, I think you got a dope sound, man. Projects that we can look forward to. Anything that you're working on right now that we could be anticipating. Talk to us, man. Give it to us. Give it to us.
Well, I do have a new single coming out at the end of July. Stay tuned. It's called Burn It Down. Hot summer record. Very soca dancehall vibe.
Smash, banger.
You already know.
Let's go, man. Right time, too, man. Stop playing. What I will say, what I'll be doing for the summer, Cloudway, Frank in the car bumping. Stop playing, man. It's going down, man. Shouts out Scott, man. Shouts out the whole team, man. When I say they on tour right now, tap in. And when I say he sound a little raspy, that's because he been singing across the motherfucking nation, man.
Yeah.
Y'all better stay tuned, tap in, pay attention to what's going on. And when I say you see these guys on stage, especially Kyle Ray, Frank, man, when I say the vocals is there, a little bit of pop with the hip hop, also some good soul music, and also, like I said, they charting, bro. They charting. They're actually in their algorithm. If y'all trying to get there, y'all better tap in with these particular artists. Most definitely. Y'all better tap in with us, tap in with them. What I will say, bro, if they want to find you on social media platforms, they want to book you, they want to support you, they want to sketch your next show, let them know where they can find you at.
Absolutely. You can find me at Cloud Ray Music on all social medias. You can find me at Cloud Ray on all streaming platforms. And my website, www.cloudraymusic.com. It's universal, baby.
Did you just say Cloud Ray, www. It's the internet, man. Ain't no excuse, bro. Ain't no excuse. Cloud Ray on all social media platforms. Google Cloud Ray. Google Cloud Ray. Google, my boy, man, when I say, man, Google is one of your best tools. Google Cloud Ray, man, you'll find them on all social media platforms, and if you can't find them there, just Google what he just told you, www.cloudraymusic.com.
Yeah!
Stop playing, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy, Young Nino, man, repping. It's another dope artist in the building. Shouts out Scott, man. Shouts out the whole team, man. We out here moving. We out here working. Y'all better check out Frank, man. Y'all better check out my boy Cloud Ray, man. Y'all better understand what's going on. Real music, real artists, all the time. I think I'm gonna throw that shit on the shirt. I think I'm gonna throw that on the shirt.
Yeah,
real music, real artists all the time.
That's fire.
Fuck out of here. Stop playing, man. Cloud Ray in the building. It's your boy Young Nino, man. Let's go. Stop playing.
Yeah.
The end. Yeah.